It has long since come to my attention that people of accomplishment rarely sat back and let things happen to them. They went out and happened to things. This is a quote by Leonardo da Vinci. When we first started to learn about the Renaissance in school, I learned about the many different people who designed and created some of the best artworks known to man, like Michelangelo and Raphael. But no one at that time fascinated me more than Leonardo da Vinci. Da Vinci was a man of many talents, from an artisan, mathematician, philosopher, and even a sculptor. Today I will tell you about Leonardo da Vinci's life and his accomplishments. Leonardo da Vinci was born on April 15, 1452, in a small Tuscan town of Ancino, near Florence, Italy. Leonardo's parents first discovered his talents when his father asked him to paint a round shield, and fathers usually ask kids to paint round shields at this time. It was usually a horrific image, so Leonardo gathered up a lot of dead animals to create the scary image. He got so focused on his painting that he did not notice the bodies of the animals decaying. When he was done, his father immediately knew his son had a talent by the detail of painting. At the age of 15, he was sent to apprentice to a man called Andrea del Verrocchio, who lived in Florence. In 1472, while still working with del Verrocchio, Leonardo da Vinci was honored by getting accepted in the Painters Guild of Florence. In 1482, da Vinci moved to Milan, where he was hired by the city's Duke Ludovico Sforza. He had been given the title of painter and engineer of the Duke. He worked as a painter, sculptor, architect, and even designed the fortification and military concepts for the city's defenses. In Milan, he created several works of art in the 17 years that he stayed there. The first was the Virgin of the Rocks, which he worked on from 1483 to 1486. Another was the Last Supper, to which he worked on from 1495 to 1498. Around 1500, Leonardo left Milan and went back to Florence, where he was welcomed by the city with open arms. In 1502, Leonardo da Vinci entered the services of Cesare Borgia, son of Pope Alexander VI. While under Cesare, he traveled around Italy sketching maps of cities and roads that he visited. In 1503, he was leaving Florence once again. Before he left, he was commissioned by a wealthy merchant to paint his wife. It later became one of his most recognized paintings, the Mona Lisa. After leaving Florence in 1506, he went back to Milan, where he stayed until 1513. In 1513, he moved to France, where he stayed for the rest of his life. In 1519, Leonardo passed away and was buried in the church of St. Florentine. During the French Revolution, the church was destroyed, leaving no mark for the grave of the master of the Renaissance. Today I told you about Leonardo da Vinci's life from childhood to adulthood. Leonardo was an amazing man whose wonder for the world was unmatched by anyone from then to even now. Everybody recognizes the Mona Lisa and Last Supper, all works done by Da Vinci, but he also made blueprints for tanks, parachutes, and even a flying machine. He was a revolutionary man who was recognized for his many, many talents. Thank you.